Welcome to Beer Corner USA's Beers of the Week. I'm Chris Bettini.
I'm Aaron Bush.
And we've got a special preview today for homebrew.
For homebrewers. We hear this will be our second annual Homegrown Homebrewers Festival, and we've invited three of my friends and local homebrewers that we're kind of in a group together with, and they were kind enough to come in and share some of their libations with us.
It's a preview of what's going to happen on the 28th.
28th of October. Yeah, it's a Sunday. If you want tickets for it, they're $22. It includes all these guys' beverages, which is pushing 75 beers, and appetizers for about a 4-hour shift.
A whole appetizer bar put on by our kitchen here at the Crescent Moon, and you get food, a souvenir tasting glass, and all beers that you will have never gotten to try before.
That's why this is the best festival. The next beer we're pouring, obviously it's a dark beer. This is from Clark Cheney, who was gracious enough to give us a couple of his beers, but he is not here. He's actually out of town.
Clark's really cool. He actually went on the trip with us to Belgium recently.
Yeah. And what we're drinking now is a barrel-aged, robust porter. I don't know a lot of details on this one, if it's English, American style, what malt profile, but English. Clark's a very good brewer.
Let's just see what we think. If you came last year to Homebrews, was it Homebrew or Winter Beer Fest when he had the beer floats going on?
Both.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He does it pretty often, yeah.
Watch for Clark, because he's probably the guy who's going to have a nice dark beer like this, and he'll put a scoop of ice cream in it for you with a spoon and say, try that.
His chocolate stout is dynamite. It's dynamite.
I like the aroma.
If I remember correctly, he used the barrels from the Balcons that are the big malt porter for this beer.
Okay.
She got like a lot of vanilla in it. And stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
it's
smell
nice,
it.
nice oaky, vanilla-y kind of smell off that for a barrel aged. Look at that. Just as he's degassing over there. Look at the head of that. That was great.
Right,
Got a
the
nice
bottle's got one.
It's
carbonation.
not a beer for the faint of heart, though.
No, but it's not.
Wow.
I get the barrel aged. I get quite a bit of it, but it's not overpowering in the least.
But it's big.
It's full bodied. It's full
Right.
flavored.
What do you think, Mark?
Love it. It's not very hot at all.
No, I don't. Yeah, like I said, again, I don't know details on this, but I'm guessing this is probably pushing 7.5%, 8%.
Yeah,
Robust porters usually in the 6 to 7.
Are they? Okay.
6-ish.
Okay.
I think he told me too that
Right.
he left this in the barrel for probably 2 weeks for sure, maybe 3 weeks.
Okay.
I think is what he told me.
In the 5-gallon barrels, you're
Yeah,
talking
five-
about,
yeah.
Little 5-gallon
Yeah.
He said he
barrels
thought
we
that was
got,
too
yeah.
long, but I think it's
We have
very nice.
55-gallon barrels we fill, but this
Exactly.
is not one of those.
Right.
That's the other fun thing. He's talking about the 55-gallon barrels that they fill. There's homebrew clubs around town, and you can find other people to hang out with, brew beer, drink while you're brewing beer, and then do big barrel projects. I mean, if you guys all brew together, you guys all actually all
why not?
brew
Yeah,
together.
we all do.
Once
Yeah.
a month at least.
At least.
So I'm the only one who just likes to drink their beer.
Basically, what happens is in this group, the 402, the local 402 group, if somebody's brewing, the email gets sent out and the invitation. Basically, if the garage door is open, you show up and you have fun, no matter if it's raining or snowing or it's 110 degrees. The homebrew group that I've never been a big part of one until these guys have kind of let me in, and I'm still not a big part of it, but
Well, Gunning let you.
yeah, well, that's true. He did.
Well, that's
With the same
You share the
name.
same name, right?
That's actually something we talked about, Aaron. You're not participating enough, so we're gonna have to kick you out.
Challenge.
Touche.
Gauntlet down.
Touche. But
Start brewing, man.
He's got Max to brew it off for you.
yeah. Join a group if you want to. And the big thing here is, the festival is not about showing off. It's about getting other people to become homebrewers or are new homebrewers who want to hang out with other brewers. The brewing community is fairly tight knit. We're friends with most of the other.
I know all these
brewing
guys
groups.
as bartender at the Moon, just coming in, hanging out, drinking good beer.
Right. So I mean, it's all about sharing.
Which is why Clark gave us a beer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
Give us
not
another
here.
one or two, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave us another one that's the same style, same recipe, but it's aged differently. So
Cheers to that.
absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Clark.
Clark, good beer?
Sea Lark.
Sea Lark.
Day tripper. All right.
Another beer from
Another one of the Scott's beers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Imperial English
Wow.
Pale. It comes in at right at about 9%. And what I did is I took this and aged it in a Blue Corn whiskey barrel for about 4 weeks.
Oh boy.
and that's what you get.
The aroma on this beer is fantastic.
It's all barrel now.
It's got that barrel, that vanilla, that.
Get a
Vanilla, whiskey, from the hot, it's hot from the whiskey. I actually did a 10-gallon batch of this and split it. I served the regular batch,
The non-barrel aged.
non-barrel aged at the Benson Brew Fest.
Which you'll be very much part of come next year when Infusion Brewing Company is open.
And then took the other half and aged it in the barrel and actually let it sit for about 3 months before I kegged it.
So this is
So was it in the barrel for that long?
No, sorry, it was in the barrel for 4
month,
weeks and then
okay.
I kegged it before I tapped it.
Before you
Sat
touched
there-
it, okay.
Yeah, sat there about 3 months.
Okay.
So just let it just mature.
Mature. Yeah.
Smells like brandy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
It's good.
complex.
It's very good.
This is
Are you a fan of
hoppy.
real complex beers? Because I've noticed your beers tend to have some complexity.
really it just depends, you know. I like beer. I just like beer. All right.
Yeah, so do all of us, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and again, that's the great thing about homebrewing is the fact that you can do anything you want. There's no limits.
And if you mess it up, it's probably still good.
Your friends will probably drink it.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, my tap lineup at home right now is 3%, 7%, and 9%. So I've got the gamut. So whatever I'm feeling like, you know, tough day. Let's hits the nightcap and
All three beers you brought us all came off your taps.
yeah.
What's your address?
It was not too far from you, actually.
Oh, nice
Overall,
to know.
that's
Or-
stellar. That's a great
Yeah.
that's a great beer
Wow.
right there. Thanks.
Come to Homebrew Fest.
Day
Holy
tripper.
crap. All right. Next
Second beer. Looks like Mr. Scott Sheemhorn brought a
Skimahorn.
Skimahorn. Skim my horn.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Anyway, that guy.
So yeah.
What'd you break for us?
Brought a honey saison. The honey is about 30% honey malt in the grist.
Is that almost kind of like a braggot as well, or?
No, there's no actual honey in it.
Oh, okay.
So just the honey malt in and
Gotcha.
of itself. Used
why they're
sauce
homebrews.
off to finish.
Damn.
Coming in around 7%, close to 7%.
The body's a little thicker than I expected.
Yeah.
What'd you mash at?
I actually mashed a little bit higher, mashed around 152 on this, just
Okay.
as a kind of a experiment to see how it would work.
The mashing's when
pretty high for
they're
a
putting the
saison,
hops into the boiling
Yeah,
water
that's good, though.
and getting it going to get those sugars out to make the beer. So
Normally you're mashing around 1046,
Yep.
1048.
1048 for a couple
Yeah.
hours.
And really, with the
That
yeast
means
is
beer's being made.
still finished at 1004,
Really?
and yeah,
So it's dry. but
it's dry, but there's just that body
Sure.
within it because
There's
of
a
the
lot of
mash
extra left
difference.
over.
Yeah, used the Y yeast 3711, the French saison,
Yeah.
along with the dregs from a saison roux from the brewery.
Oh, nice.
so you actually
Blended
Oh, is
the
that this one?
is Rule the
That was
RULLE?
RUE
Oh, okay.
saison roux.
I'm not familiar with that.
It's out of the brewery out of California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, BRUE.
Yeah.
I just haven't familiar with that saison.
That's solid.
Yeah.
So you actually saved some of the yeast in the bottle and recultured it?
Yep. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about homebrewing is the fact that you can do anything you want and not be too worried about counting beans. You don't have to. It's not really about the money. It's about creation. So
Anyone want to
Okay.
bid on the yeast in the bottom of a West Electric 12 bottle, maybe?
I want this yeast.
Cheers to that,
Thanks,
Scott.
Scott. Very good beer, brother.
I'll tell you,
This was fun.
this was great. Thank you guys.
Yes.
I thank Scott, Aaron,
Anytime.
and Mark
Yeah.
for coming
Thanks for
in,
having us.
bringing in homebrew. If it wasn't for homebrewers, we wouldn't have commercial brewers.
Right.
I mean, plain and simple. This is where it starts. This is where the innovation, the creativity, and all the time, the passion starts from. And from there, you get some great beer. Well, to bring together all of Omaha's best homebrewers to have a festival, to try beers from homebrewers, this is what makes doing what we do fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope to see all of you guys at Homebrew Fest. Try these guys' beers. You got 3 faces of at least know who to talk to to try some great beer. Aaron, you gonna have a beer?
I think so.
So you have 4 faces.
So be hanging
I don't
out with
homebrew, but I'll be around. So
Cheers.
everybody see you at Homebrew Fest.
Thank
Go
you,
to
gentlemen.
Beertopia, get your
Yep,
ticket.
anytime.